personally, for me, I've had. If you've ever worked a job that you have to be on call for, a non-alcoholic beer can be really awesome. So, you want to mess with my levels?
No, I'm just counting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, one thing I'm not on, am I?
No, you're on.
You're on.
Am I? I don't.
Can you
hear
not hear yourself?
Am I-
Are you plugged in?
When Cole turned 21, since he doesn't drink, I bought him a 6-pack of Buckler.
What's never even heard
It's
of
like
Buckler.
it's a non-alcoholic
I can hear myself.
Hefeweizen.
A non-alcoholic hef? That
Yeah.
sounds gross.
Oh yeah, and Cole was like, "This is gross. Why do people like this?"
Maybe that's why he doesn't like alcohol still. You gave him a terrible
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You give him a
Can you not hear yourself?
I can hear myself now. I couldn't before.
Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, just fine.
Okay. So what I was saying is, if you ever worked a job where you have to be on call, I know if you ever hang out with friends, like they're always like, "Oh, why aren't you drinking? You seem sad." It's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not sad. I'm just sober and I can't drink. I'm having fun, but I just don't have a drink in my hand.
And more people drink when they're sad than when they're not.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Isn't that how alcohol got invented?
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, 100%.
So one 4th of July when I was on call, I was like, "Oh, I'm going to a 4th of July party." I'm like, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna grab a 6-pack of non-alcoholic beer, and it made the event so much better because 1, you're sipping on something that tastes like beer, and beer tastes good. 2, no one's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" Because like you're drinking with them technically, and also you don't get buzzed, but like you feel a little euphoric because you're
It's the association.
You're associating.
But
it
my
with
point is that IPAs are gross, and why would you have a fake one?
well, I mean,
Well, I agree. I'm not
I-
a huge IPA fan either, but I want to see what a non-alcoholic IPA tastes like because we all know non-alcoholic beers are not quite to the level of
Yeah.
a real beer.
Correct.
It's impossible because
Yes.
you're taking an ingredient out of it. So I'm curious what one that relies on hops would taste like without having alcohol in it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yes, Spider-Man.
Cam, the one thing I can say is you don't like IPAs,
Oh.
but you really like sours. A lot of people don't really like sours.
There's a
You would
headphone
probably
up
really
there.
love a
Oh.
sour non-alcoholic beer if you needed it.
I would just
Someone
drink
who-
a juice.
He would take orange juice, let it sit out for about a week, and then he's got a sour
Yeah, or I'll
IPA
drink a
sour.
kombucha.
Yeah, there you go.
Cam, Eric, let's say you were an alcoholic and
Did you just say
couldn't-
Eric?
I said Cam.
Oh, I
said Cam.
He said Eric.
Cam, Eric, let's say you were an
It's me, Eric. Eric is here on the podcast. today.
derelict.
That's a
So
good- I got that.
yeah. So no, it's plain and simple. Like so let's say it's something you enjoy drinking and the taste of it, but you can't drink the alcoholic version, but you can drink the non-alcoholic version. So that's why it totally makes sense for them to make different types of flavors.
No, I just wouldn't do it because, like, I mean, me, it's like, why have something fake, even if I don't want it? Like, if I loved beer and I was an alcoholic and I was in like a 10-step program, right? And as much as I love beer now, I wouldn't have anything that kind of tasted like beer because it would just make me go, I'm going to buy a fucking beer.
But that's what you're saying is like if you're an alcoholic. What we're saying is like that's the difference between having like a Coke or a Diet Coke.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
what
I'm
I'm
just gonna
just
have a
saying
Coke.
is I don't understand.
But some people want the Diet Coke.
yeah,
Damn.
but it's gross. Like, why would you
But
drink?
that's- But that's your opinion.
No, it's just like,
as someone
There
who
are
can,
people who like the flavor.
yeah, as someone who, yeah,
Hello,
it's a
everybody.
flavor.
Oh, Joe's here.
It's a flavor. As someone who's so understanding as yourself, how are you not being understanding of this?
because it's the same as like eating margarine or butter. Like, margarine is a fake butter, right? And it's just the same thing. It's a vegetable oil that is introduced to have nitrogen to make it solid, to make it it's just fake. So why
Is-
don't you just have the thing that's real?
Is it a
and just-
hot take that I like margarine more than butter though?
That's disgusting.
I like margarine more
No,
than
you
butter.
don't. It tastes
I do.
fake.
I
It's
don't
gross.
like butter. I don't like butter.
But
I hate
butter's
butter.
good.
But that's fine. I don't like butter.
Not gonna lie, I can't taste the difference.
Really?
You can't believe it's not butter?
After all, I've certainly done worse. I replaced Peter's I can't believe it's not butter with real butter. But what? But I can't believe what?
I don't know, Doctor. Looking back, I think it may have been real butter.
Your husband murdered 3 children.
Exactly.
You genuinely can't taste the difference? You're not being a smartass?
No,
I mean,
I
he-
really don't think I
he-
can taste
he-
the difference.
He is the pony man. So
Then
he is
again, I don't
genuine.
eat like butter or margarine
Oh.
straight, so
Oh, yeah. Well, I eat it.
Why not?
I eat it gay. So,
how do you?
thought you
how,
could
how
buy.
is that? How do you do that?
Both ways.
yeah.
I thought you would buy.
Oh no, that's bi.
Yeah, I have both of them. I love butter and margarine. No, I love. I just like butter.
He's butter curious.
I am butter curious.
He likes Mrs. Buttersworth and Mr. Margarine.
Yes, I do, Mr. Margarine.
He's more of a Paula Abdeen. What's her name? Paula Dean. Yeah,
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean and
there's
Paula Abdul.
Paula Abdeen.
Paula Abdul, who doesn't eat any butter, and
Yeah.
Paula Dean, who eats all the butter.
Yeah, and Paula Abdeen is just a weird amalgam that
Yeah.
you made in your imagination, which I kind of want
Paula
to see
Dean.
happen.
You're a weird amalgamation.
Check, check.
I thought this was a good idea.
You don't like it?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Try
Nah,
it.
it's
what
actually
I
not bad.
I really enjoy
So
it.
what we're talking about is Sour Patch Kids Fire.
It's like flaming hot
Flaming hot Sour Patch Kids.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
be sure to only eat one, because if you have a second one, you'll throw up the whole night and ruin your evening.
No.
Boo.
It's a joke on something
A
else.
poor taste.
Cam threw up last night.
Do you think that
yesterday?
you threw
Oh,
up?
yeah.
Would you have two
Nope.
vodka drinks?
Nope. We were watching a video of news
Uh-oh.
fails, and a guy hawked a
Oh.
loogie in his hand
Oh,
and wiped it
yeah.
in his hair.
Yep, that would do it for you. That would do
I
it for you.
sprinted to Joe's bathroom and puked.
You're gonna barf a lot if, as a father. I feel like.
God.
No, I'll be okay. I'm good with everything else other than loogies.
Yeah, does,
I'm
But
good
what
with-
I'm
if you
saying
have
is
kids,
kids
they're
are
gonna
gonna
do that.
have loogies.
Kids are
Yeah.
Especially if
disgusting.
your kid finds out that you don't like loogies, they're gonna be a little shit like you.
Well, they'll do that, and I'll just spit on them.
That's
like
true.
they'll like
Give 'em an
hawk one and be
aversion.
like, "Puh," like F you,
Yeah.
kid. But no, I'm okay with vomit and poop and everything else. But like, it's just something about
That's
like
funny.
a loogie. Like snot is fine, but a loogie, no.
What happened? What happened, Krager?
The strangest text.
It's amazing.
What
So,
was it?
I used to work with some, as you know, I used to work in the film industry, and I just got a text from someone that I used to work with, and I haven't talked to this guy in a very long time. He texted me, "Hey Joe, do you know anything about lunch?"
What about second breakfast?
One,
What?
as in the meal we eat between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m.
It's like
depending on-
I strictly know about breakfast and dinner. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Sorry.
fuck with lunch.
I halfway just want to text nah, bro.
What is this thing you speak of?
You're like, what?
What's that?
What about it? What does he want to know?
I don't know.
Is this a new like thing for him?
I have no idea.
Is he unaware that you're still not working there? And he's like, "Do you know about our lunch break?"
I have no idea. Yeah,
Dude, it's been years.
Do you fuck with the war?
You
What?
fuck with the war?
It's from a Little Dicky song.
Oh.
It's,
poop.
So here, let's do a check real
First do your
quick. I
spot.
feel like I'm at a good
Like a
level.
choose a
Joe,
Sprite.
give me a check.
check. Coming at ya on the ones and twos. Wreck my podcast.
That's a good level. All right, Krager.
I'm just a person. That's not for me to determine.
All right, Cam.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme and explained in due time.
All I know.
All right. So yeah.
What is that?
What is what?
What do we got?
What's that?
Oh, that's his chew.
No, it's my tattoo lotion.
No. What was it? What
Looks
is it?
like
Tattoo
hair
Jew.
pomade
My
or
tattoo
something.
I just
Tattoo
said tattoo Jew. Tattoo Jew.
That's an oxymoron.
It's too good.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's bad.
Oh, it only happened once in history.
It only.
that one really burns.
Oh.
My bad.
That joke really burned, Cam.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
These are good.
One could say it was going down in flames.
Yeah, one could say. One guy in particular that no one wants to associate with.
Dun dun dun.
Jimmy Carter.
I must ask you a question.
Jimmy Carter.
Sorry, I'm a little.
I was gonna
gassy.
do a Jimmy Carter impression and I forgot how Jimmy Carter sounds.
I forgot how Jimmy Carter's. I wasn't alive. I don't.
I'm Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, is he the guy who's like?
That's like that's Richard Nixon.
Oh, that's
That's
Richard
Richard
Nixon?
Nixon.
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know what Jimmy Carter sounds like then.
Mr. Gorbachev, bring
Isn't that
Tear
Reagan?
down this wall. And that's
bring
right.
back the McRib.
Yeah.
Cam, can you do an Obama?
I have to do the hand. my fellow Americans. No, I can't.
What about a Trump?
My fellow Americans.
I cannot do a Trump.
What about Clinton? Bill.
I did not have sexual
yeah.
relations.
I can kind of do Clinton
Oh,
a
that-
little bit.
that's really
A
good.
little bit.
Play on my saxophone.
I could do
you know.
like a Diet Clinton. It's like Diet Clinton.
Your Clinton is bordering on Bray Wyatt.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, man.
I love my wife Hillary.
Now, Mr. Clinton, I need you to listen here.
Is that Brock?
A little bit.
Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar, yeah.
It was a little bit.
Hey, I can get his cadence. I can't get
Yeah,
his
the
tone.
cadence.
The cadence is easy. It's
Yeah,
his
you just
tone.
don't have that like sultry, beautiful black voice that he has.
Can you do a George W?
No, it's been a while since I tried that.
It's been a while.
You know what, guys? You know what we're gonna do with Katrina? We're gonna find her, and we're gonna catch her.
That's good.
That's close.
That's close.
Yeah.
That's pretty
It's
good.
not bad. It's not bad at all.
Well, can you do is his daddy?
Oh.
HW. Can you do HW Bush? And we're going to take those taxes away from all of you, and I'm going to throw up on the Prime Minister of Japan's lap.
You
Did
mean-
he do that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Good
You
for
sound
like NPR.
You're talking
I
about
know.
George Walker,
George H.
George Herbert Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yes. George
Yes.
Herbert Walker, Texas Rangers
Bush.
baseball. Bush.
Bush.
George Herbert Walker, Texas Rangers, Bush.
That's
That's what it sounds like.
Do we want to do that now if we're going to do Avengers Endgame first?
Are we doing Endgame
Are
first?
we doing Endgame first?
I just watched it, so I want to do it now.
All right.
You just watched
So
it today?
we either have to do Endgame first and wait to drink beer, or we do
Actually,
a
that
round
might-
around table.
That might work better because remember we're always lagging by the second one. 'cause
Yeah, but
already
we have to.
started
But we
drinking.
have to drink and taste it and review it.
Yeah,
on the next one.
let's switch it up. Let's do Endgame first.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
and we'll save
it's
our
not like,
beers.
it probably won't take that long
I'm
to
gonna,
do Endgame.
I'm gonna go
honestly.
run these to the fridge. real quick.
Good.
I
good.
drank one.
Good.
Better run.
I drank one at
Good.
Pocock before I came here.
Oh,
the,
sweet.
The coffee delay's
Beggar
back.
just broke
Oh, is
his
it? I
headphones.
love the construction delay with coffee.
Oh no!
I got a coffee delay, and then my favorite is that they have a tab for
Nice.
they have a tab for all teachers, and so every time I go in there, I get a free pour,
Oh, that's super
and
cool.
even if it's not Wednesday. yeah.
Can we start a Wreck My Podcast thing on the board?
Oh, that's a great idea. We might be able to get some people to do that for us.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, promote that this week.
Yeah, I'll do that.
How was trivia this week that I missed?
We got what, third, second?
Did you get a
Third.
shirt again?
You guys got.
We had a
Did you get-
giant team.
No, no,
people what?
you came
Tell
in
people
second.
what?
Wait,
Tell
who
people
showed
what?
up?
Tell
People
what?
people
Tell
actually
people
showed
what?
up when I wasn't there.
We had a giant team, and
people what?
actually, I wasn't even on their team. I was on Team Vaginas.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
that's
traitor.
right. Both of my groups of friends came.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. We were saying Krager, we should start a Wreck My Podcast tab on the beer board at Pocock and see if people will like
Donate beer.
donate
Yes.
into that for us. Pretty
Yay.
much would
Oh,
be
wait.
cool. It's still not working
It
again.
might be. I might have to.
You might have to get the old headphones.
What a loser.
It's funny you brought those in like
Nerd.
1 week later they're dead. Were they broken before you brought
I've
them?
had these since like high school.
Okay, that's probably why then. Coincidence.
It doesn't surprise me. They're skull candies.
I've never liked skull candies,
No, like that
honestly.
you bought them in high school.
I got them on Whiskey Militia.
Oh, dude, I remember. Is that still a thing?
I
Still
think it
doesn't
is.
surprise me.
Whiskey, back when I lived with my mom, Whiskey Militia dominated months of paychecks. It was
Yeah,
bad.
Whiskey Militia.
money
and I
I
used
could
to
have been
use
saving.
Woot was a lot of mine too.
I don't even know what that is.
So Whiskey Militia was like if you were a snowboarder or surfer or anything, it was perfect because every day would be a new deal, and they would be. I got my bindings for my board. They were like $95 bindings or $150 bindings,
don't mean
and
to
I got them for like $40.
I don't mean to
that's
correct
cool.
you, but it's basically if you like PacSun, no
PacSun Tilly's.
Zoomies. If you like Zoomies,
Yeah.
it's a good website.
Valsurf, places like that.
Yeah, it's pretty much all of what we were into in high school
Yeah,
and college.
I got a DC snowboard for like $100. Ended up selling it to a
Was-
friend for 120.
Was Batman on it?
No.
Was Superman on it?
No.
Didn't he try to sell it back to you or like sell it to Kyle or something for like the same price?
Yeah.
Hey, so I bought the first season of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray for $1, and I tried to sell it for $15.
Yeah?
I had someone interested, and I decided to keep it just in case. But yeah,
Because you don't have HBO.
no, I don't have HBO. So my father-in-law just started using YouTube TV today, and I was watching it at his house. It's pretty good for what the channels you get and everything. If I can get out of
I thought you were still talking about Game of Thrones on YouTube TV.
oh no, they don't have HBO.
I was like,
stuff
what? You
there.
think it's really good?
No, I think that YouTube TV is really good. So I heard this. I know nothing about Game of Thrones, but I was listening to a podcast and they kind of mentioned some stuff about it. And one of the guys had a theory, not a theory, but like he thought it'd be a funny way to end it. I guess they talk about the gods or something. Like there's a life god or
There's a
that
there's a
you've
god
met.
of fire. There's
God
a
of fire.
there's
God
a
of
many
light.
face gods.
Okay, so there's
elder
gods. And so they said, how funny would it be if the opening sequence where it looks like a board game is actually the gods playing a board game with all the characters you've been watching this whole time? And that's the Game of Thrones. It's like it's like Cones of Dunshire, but Game of Thrones.
And then it's just one of the gods starts complaining. He's just like, okay, Jim, just because you're the White Walkers doesn't mean you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Did you steal that resource card?
That was my dragon.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of a funny little
That is funny. I like
thing
that.
that might
That's
be.
cute.
It's kind of like in Saint Elsewhere where the whole show was
Yeah.
the dog's dream.
Yeah.
Is that Saint Elsewhere? I think
It
is.
sure
was
is.
all
I
a
don't know.
dream.
I'm just agreeing with
Yeah,
you. I
yeah,
have no
yeah.
idea.
Anyone out there who loves soap operas, let me know if I'm wrong.
Sent somewhere.
Saint somewhere, Saint Elmo's place.
St. Elmo's Place.
All right, you guys ready to do
heard
this?
they had a-
Can you do an Elmo voice?
I heard they had a fire there.
It's Saint Elmo's place.
Elmo's weird. Elmo's weird.
That was creepy.
That you had a super creepy
That is
face when you
creepy.
did it too.
Elmo says he loves Krager. He wants Krager to touch his pee-pee.
Oh man, Krager.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
It's bigger when you touch it.
Krager, can you imagine waking up in the middle of the night and just hearing that voice in your room?
Burn down the fucking house.
Burn it down.
Burn it down.
Burn them all.
All right, you guys ready for Avengers Endgame?
Elmo wants to stretch your butthole.
Elmo's ready for Avengers Endgame.
Elmo wants some munchies and crunchies.
Elmo,
Elmo wants some munchies and crunchies.
Elmo, I am enamored with you.
Okay, hormone monster.
Fucking rage.
All right,
That wasn't me.
you
Wasn't
guys,
me.
you guys ready?
It was Cole.
No way.
To lose all my best friends when Thanos snapped his fingies.
Fingies.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Don't die.
Are you not allowed to run around with a tattoo?
I just don't want to like eat shit and like slide on the
Ah,
grass. or
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I don't want to. It's still really
I'd
raw.
rather drink Tecates and watch Game of Thrones.
Because what has it
Yeah.
been now? It's been 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
not
been
even. I got
1
my
week
month.
since I left you.
Till 6 days. Yeah.
How's,
Yeah.
it,
I forgot to
how's that
Sunday.
go, Joe? Do you know? It's been 6 days since I talked. How's it go?
It's been
It's
6
been
days
a
since I talked to
One
you.
week
Hammer,
since
hammer,
you-
hammer,
It's
hammer,
been 1
hammer.
week since you
Looked at me.
Summer, summer, hammer, hammer, hammer.
Something in
yeah, I
it,
deserve
saying
sorry.
Cracked my head and made love with a baby.
Oh man! Oh man!
Wow. What band is that? Is that Bare Naked Ladies?
Bare
Yeah.
naked ladies.
It's been so just
Naked bear ladies.
Is this was that? I thought of like a bear and like a naked lady. Just like.
This would have been good for the podcast.
Hey, it's
Just,
been.
By the way, when
3 hours ago by ABC7.
Wait, what happened?
Endgame has shattered the record for biggest opening weekend with an estimated
Of course.
$350 million in ticket sales domestically, and already 1.2 billion globally.
wow.
So it broke $1 billion globally. That's crazy.
By the way, Jordan, when you were talking about the Bucky and the Falcon show, I was like, "One is messy, one is clean." Like,
Oh, like the Odd Couple. That would be funny.
Not even close for Endgame. Endgame obliterates all
Yeah, that's
records.
insane. I don't know how they're gonna beat that anytime soon. So we want to pass one of those out to each person, and
no,
then
brought him for myself.
buy them for yourself, all 6, during this podcast.
Man, I really hope I don't lose this week.
I know, right? Good lord.
It's baseball season, bro. Come on.
Oh man, I have such a bad pain in my stomach.
You got a pain in your chest and you can't.
From
Yeah.
from us clapping.
Yep.
I got a pain on my chest and I can't breathe.
I'm hoping this beer helps me release some
ice chest and
pressure.
Some beef.
Oh, you're gonna get all gassy here.
Probably. I farted in the bathroom.
Yeah, you did.
And it smelled bad.
Everyone's getting their own can.
Yeah. It's because we only got one this week.
It's been 1 can. That was stupid. I'm sorry.
I liked it.
One cam for Cam.
1 can for
One cam since I talked to you. My beer pour was so bad. I'm having to slowly
Yeah,
pour a
you're
little
fucking
bit
up,
more.
dude.
Yeah, I'm having to like really
It's been
slow-
1 week since you started pouring.
You got so much foam and now it's boring. We
Dude, this
need to.
foam-
There's a post
It
here.
didn't spill any of my beer. either.
There's a post in my boot.
And over a bit.
All right, guys. Yeah, sorry,
By the
I
way,
moved you over a tad
Wendy-
because I was
Did Wendy
putting.
get you
Whoa.
the
No,
stuff?
I felt bad because I forgot she was bringing him that night, and then I bailed. I
Well, no,
I was
I
supposed
told-
to be
I-
gone for 2 days, and then I didn't end up having to go. So
This is good.
I know. So I
It
I
tastes
thought
like coconut cream pie.
when I was on the road here from my house,
the
I was
road
like,
again.
oh, I should have asked her if she wanted me to grab it because she's at
I'll get it from her.
Can I get
on
my
the next
sunglasses from your house?
yeah, for sure.
one. Okay, you guys.
Are we gonna watch at my house or your house?
Doesn't matter to me. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
You guys ready to bring this bad boy in?
Let's do it.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
If it's not loud enough, I'm gonna restart it, but we'll see how it's.
Okay.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it, now I want to hoodwink.
Does it make you stop, think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi, cause it's never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes, big like Leanne rhymes, because I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits, you try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a bake out like a stinking ache and shake out like vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you'll know the vertigo is gonna go, cause it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. Can't I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me, I still got the rug burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon, you realize it's not my fault, but I'm only too soon. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, and now I'll sit back and wait till you say you're sorry. China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all our on. I hope the Smoky Man's in this one, like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting I'm tantric, like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get a set of better clubs, gonna find the kind with tiny enough just so my irons aren't always flying off the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause the cartoonist got the boom anime babes to make me think the wrong thing. How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room, we realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Birchmount Stadium, home of the Robbie.